shots available. Like there's more because, there's more minutes for everybody. There's just more opportunity. And we know like without Kris, without AU, there needs to be more production if we're going to be successful. Like you can't just continue to try to hold the line. That's not going to work. So when we're playing, especially against the type of teams that we're playing against. And so I think that the way that you've kind of seen everybody step up is like definitely a bit of a mindset shift somewhat. And then also just everybody being confident and being just ready for the moment, I guess, and being able to step right up and continue kind of what we've tried to have been doing this entire season. But just, and it's tough, but I feel like we've done that for the most part, give or take a couple.
Yeah. And I guess just following up on that point, I mean, do you guys feel that when Kris does come back, this experience will have made you stronger as a team because of what you're seeing from Philip, what you're seeing from yourself, what you're seeing from Patrick and others?
Yeah, no, I think that's a great point. I think that is definitely something that, hopefully we can continue to carry this kind of this wave, this confidence, this swagger that we've been playing with. Hopefully we can just keep this going, then add Kris back in, and we'll be in a really good spot. I think that's definitely something that, maybe one of the positives that you can take from this experience, or from him being out. Obviously we would have liked to have him against Wisconsin. I feel like that's one we could have gotten with him. But beating Iowa State the way we did, and obviously beating SEMO, and then tomorrow, he's not going to play. So having another game kind of where we continue on that path, I think that's definitely something that we're going to carry forward.
Any other questions for Connor?
Looks like Colossus hands up there.
Oh, I see it. Okay, he's got it, kind of hard to see there, Mike. Sorry, Mike, go ahead.
Disguised.
Yep, go ahead, Mike.
All right. Connor, I don't know what media availability is going to be like between now and next week, so I'll ask you this now. The Big Ten approaches quickly. What have you seen from the Big Ten, and where do you think Iowa fits in that race?
Yeah, I think we saw a really strong non-conference from the Big Ten. I mean, Purdue coming into the season, like we weren't sure really what to expect. They're number one. Like, you look at a team like, I don't know, like it's just deep. Like Illinois beats Texas, and then Penn State goes on the road and beats Illinois. Like there's just a lot of different teams that are really good and can beat anybody on any given night. I mean, Nebraska has been playing really well, and that's a team that you thought wasn't going to be as good this year. Like Northwestern just beat DePaul by 40. You go down the line, like the only team that's really kind of struggled to get their rhythm to this point is Minnesota. And that's because Jamison Battle was hurt. So once he gets going, you got to figure they're going to be kind of back. Once he gets his legs under him and everything, you got to figure they're going to be a tougher out as well. So there's just a lot of different teams in this league that can beat you. You're going to have to play well. There's literally no gimmies. I mean, our first game at Nebraska, people might be thinking that that's one we should get, but they just took Purdue as number one to overtime at home, and they beat Creighton on the road. Like they're a good, they're a good team. So it's definitely another year of a really good league, but I think we're right in the mix of it. I think if we play well, we could beat anybody. But as I said earlier, you see Illinois coming off a big time win, like Texas, a team that's definitely a top 5 team in the country. And then they come back and lose to Penn State at home, and Penn State makes 13 threes. Those type of things can happen. And so all that's a possibility, but we should be right there. We're not scared of anybody. We're accepting all challenges. And especially once we get Kris back, we're real confident where we're at.